Every person who pays into the Mexican tax system is entitled to a place on the waiting list to obtain free daycare for their child, aged from birth to 4 years old. The government used to run these daycares themselves, but that was costly and inefficient. So daycare centers are now run by private individuals who must follow very strict rules set down by the Mexican government. It's a system that works. In fact, the cost of running the centers is 3 times less than the program was costing before the government contracted with the private industry to run it. There are 4 daycare centers in Cabos and Lucas. Guillermo Rodriguez owns 2 of them. One cares for 100 children and the other 105. The number of children allowed is determined by the square footage available. Rodriguez tells us that he has 130 children waitlisted for one of his facilities and 120 children are waiting to get into the other one. The government pays the operator $250 per child per month. There are 23 staff members caring for the 100 children in the center we toured. That includes 2 cooks for the 2 meals that are served each day, and there are constant cleaners going behind these accident-prone little tykes. The number of attendants is determined by the age of the child, with the very young being the most labor-intensive, requiring 2 women for up to 12 babies. The children are split into groups by age, and they spend most of their day in the same room. Their meals are supervised and assisted by a woman who sits on a cut-down office chair in order to get down to the level of the tiny tots' tiny tables and chairs. Rodriguez tells us that most children gain weight in the first months after arrival, which may be because the government sets strict nutrition standards he must adhere to. The day we were there, they were eating chicken pieces and a vegetable soup. And yes, refried beans. We picked into the kitchen and it was squeaky clean. The children are potty trained here, and that is a group event. The kids are lined up against the wall, looking at each other until they do, helped on with their pants, and led over to the sink for a good hand wash. There are 9 different government agencies that pull SNAP inspections, and the center to appear ready for them. There are safe food handling inspections, fire inspections, inspections for child hazards like gates in front of stairs, electrical plugs, and emergency exits. They must practice emergency procedures, proving that they can get all 100 children out of the building in 3 minutes. Every staff member has their duty station in the event of an emergency. Every Mexican parent should feel confident that their child is well cared for while they're at work.